And Utahns are pushing for Congress to increase funding and expand the Radiation Exposure Compensation Act to help more Americans living with cancer. ABC4's Kate Garner has that story.
Doctors, scientists, cancer survivors, and advocates coming together today to ask the public to put pressure on their elected officials to increase funding for downwinders, who are people who were exposed to radiation during nuclear weapons testing.
I definitely felt betrayed by my country.
Mary Dixon is a downwinder.
Oh, they used to say that they were protecting us, when in fact, the only people who ever bombed us were our own government.
She says she was diagnosed with thyroid cancer in 1985.
They gave me radiation to drink to kill whatever was left, which I always found odd that they'd give you what made you sick.
Dixon says she got cancer from being exposed to radiation that blew across many states, while the U.S. government tested hundreds of nuclear weapons.
There's no safe level of radiation.
Dr. John Callahan is a bioengineering expert.
Cancer rates increase sometimes tenfold in children in Utah during the 1950s and 60s.
He says different types of radiation cause different cancers over different lengths of time at different levels of exposure.
It damages your DNA. And lesions to DNA, they can accumulate over time, and if you get enough of them, they do result in all types of cancer.
The Radiation Exposure Compensation Act, or RECA, under the National Defense Authorization Act, helps cover some treatment costs for those who get cancer from this radiation. But advocates say it doesn't cover enough people.
We are most excited to see the expansion of RECA in Utah go from just the southern half to include the northern half as well for downwinders as compensation.
Carmen Valdez with Heal Utah says the amendment to RECA would also expand coverage to people in most of the western states.
We know that radiation does not stop at county lines or state lines, and we have actually seen statistical evidence in which you can see that radiation did fall out in northern Utah, similar to what we've seen in southern Utah, which is currently covered.
Dr. Callahan explains that the purple on this map shows where the nuclear testing happened and how the radiation traveled. This is why they asked the public to reach out to their elected officials and urge them to pass the amendment.
I think it's absolutely essential that a government that knowingly harmed its own citizens takes responsibility, acknowledges what happened, and does right by those they made sick.
The U.S. House could be voting on this as soon as next month. Reporting from Salt Lake City, Kate Garner, ABC4 News.